Shalom Aleichem, this is Rabbi Kovacs, and Mishnah Yomi continues in chapter 2 of Sotah for Shabbat Kedoshim. We are in Mishnah Gimel, and we've just filled up the cup with the water and the dirt. Now, Ba lo lichtov et ha-Megillah. The Kohen preparing the potion writes down a part of the Torah into a scroll that will be erased into this liquid to complete the Sotah drink. So the Mishnah explains, Me'eze makam hu kotev, from which place in the Torah does he start writing? And this is referring to Bamidbar, Numbers chapter 5, verse 19. Me'im lo shachav ish, from the statement, if a man has not slept with you, ve'at kisatit tachat ishech, and you, because you strayed from your husband, and etc. That's the rest of verse 20 immediately after. Ve'eno kotev, he does not have to write v'hishbiya hakohen et isha, and the Kohen makes the woman swear the oath, because that's really that's the stage directions. That's not really part of the oath and the curse. V'kotev, instead he writes Yiten Hashem otoch le'alo l'shvua. That Hashem will set you as a curse and an oath. Uvao ma'ima ma'ararim ha'ele b'me'ayich, and these cursing waters will come into your kishkas, lots boats betin v'lanpil yarach, to bloat the stomach and collapse the thigh. And that's in verse 22 in chapter 5. Ve'eno kotev, does not write the end of that verse. V'amrisha amen amen. The woman answers amen amen. Again, that's sort of stage directions instead of the oath itself. Rabbi Yossi Omer lo haya mafsik. Rabbi Yossi says no, he writes everything from verse 19 through verse 22, including what we would call the stage directions. Rabbi Yehuda Omer, he brings a third opinion. Kol atzmu eno kotev, he doesn't have to write anything. Ela, only yitin Hashem otach, Hashem will set you up le'alo l'shvua, as a curse, as an oath. Uvao ma'imim arim ha'ele b'mayich, and these cursing waters will come into your stomach. Ve'eno kotev amisha amen amen. He doesn't have to write the conclusion of verse 22 that she answers amen amen. And we alluded to this yesterday, that Rabbi Yehuda only needs a revi'it of water in the vessel from which he drinks. The other sages need twice as much because they actually have more words that are going to be erased into the water. Now the Gemara in Sotah on Daf 17 on the subject of words brings up the amazing thing, Ish ve'isha, a man and wife, zachu, if they merit, shechina beinehem, they have the shechina, the divine presence with them. Yim lo zachu, eish ochotan, if not, eish will consume them, relationship will burn up. And our sages are famously pointing out that ish and isha both contain the letters ayin shin, which is H, which is fire, but ish has the yud, and isha, the wife, has the hay, and the yud and the hay together, that's the name of the Shekhinah, that's a name of Hashem. So without Hashem being amongst the man and the woman through their merits, well, there's only fire left. Let's go on to Mishnah Dalet. Eino kotev lo al haluach, he cannot write it, really scratch it into a wooden tablet. Sometimes they would use a clay tablet and make markings on this. V'lo on the yar, and not on regular paper, papyrus. V'lo al diphthera. Diphthera is untreated parchment, untreated animal hide-derived paper. Ela ala Megillah. It has to be what we call Megillah. Now, this doesn't mean the Megillah we read for Purim. This means Megillah refers to a finished, ready-to-use scroll. It's been properly treated and prepared for writing Svarim. Shnemar b'sefer. In a sefer, it has to be a proper paper derivative for the sefer. Eino kotev ela bekumos. He has to use kumos. Eino kotev bekumos. He cannot write it with kumos. This is translated as gum. It's sort of a concentrated dye. V'lo kankantum. Kankantum is copper sulfate, which also leaves legible marks on a page. V'lo b'chol davar sheroshim. Not anything else that can make a mark be absorbed in. Ela b'dio. He has to use the dio, the ink, the same ink they use for Sefer Torah. Shnamar umaha, because it says umaha, he can erase it. K'tav sheyachol lemahot, writing that you can erase. Now this dio, which is the same they use for Sefer Torah, is a very permanent substance when it's on the cloth on the Megillah, but it can be scraped off. One amazing item in the Gemara on this Mishnah, Daf 18, they ask, if the Sotah drinks her water through a straw, does that actually work? Does that count for drinking the Sotah potion? and they leave this as an unresolved question. We'll have to ask Eliyahu Hanavi, because our sages are not sure if that's a normal way to drink. They're shown to comment, that's how children drink, through a straw. That's not really how normal adults drink. That's a children way to drink. So whenever you see people drinking through straws, you can say, oh, hey, take a look at Sotah, Daf 18, and for the commentary of our sages on drinking through straws. Yashar Kochachem, Shabbat Shalom, and a good Shabbos.